Hi class, welcome to LDRD 600. This is the introduction to the doctoral program. I am Dr. Rankin. I am your faculty member for this introductory class. I'm going to be in charge of making sure that any resources you need you can get a hold of, and any questions you have I'll be glad to answer them. This class is a self-paced class, meaning that even though I have put due dates in, those due dates really don't matter. You can finish this class in as little or as much time as you need to take, up to 5 weeks. So each module of the class will be designed to be done in a week for each module, so 5 total, 5 weeks. However, they can be done faster, so please feel free to work ahead. Let me talk really quickly about the Blackboard shell. So the Blackboard shell has navigation down the side of it. Here's some things you need to know. The course module section will actually provide you with each weekly assignment, reading, any exercises, and any other information you may need to know. So always go to the course module and look through that, and it will orient you to what is going to be going on for that particular week or that particular module. And then you can also go to the either discussion boards or the assignments tab to see what assignments or discussions you have due each week. The discussions are labeled Module 1 or Module 2, as are the assignments and tests. So you always know, based on the module, when that assignment is going to be due or what part of the class it will be due in. Again, if you did it weekly, then a Module 4 assignment would be due during week 4. Most assignments are due on Sunday, and the discussion boards are due on Wednesday. Typically, you'll answer a discussion board on Wednesday, and then you'll respond to 2 of your peers or 3 of your peers by Sunday, depending on the class you're taking. The instructor will spell all that out for you very clearly, but you need to know that those are going to be the basic requirements. So throughout the program, you are going to need to be logging into your class several times a week. Now, you can do that whenever you want. There's nobody policing your logins or logouts, but keep in mind that that is an important part of the online program. So if you're going to go on vacation, if you're going to have some time when you won't be around a computer, you either need to get your work done early or you need to not take a class that quarter. So if you're planning a long family vacation to Europe or something, don't take a class that quarter, because you don't want to be trying to manage classroom time and some family event like a wedding or something. So that's always good advice. You can take up to 3 quarters off and you will not be withdrawn from school. After 3 quarters, you could be withdrawn from the program. So make sure that you know that as well. Okay, so the discussion board tab will take you to all the discussion boards that are due, and again, they're arranged by which module they connect to, and that would tell you which week in the class they're due. The assignments test tab is where you'll go to find all your assignments. Now, you'll post your discussion boards directly on the discussion boards, and you'll upload your assignments to the assignments test tab. Within that assignments test tab, you'll also have your assignments graded by SafeAssign, so that's going to be helpful. You don't have to submit to a separate place like we used to do in the program. Let's see what else I want to tell you. You can send emails, you can check emails, and you can also check your grades. Your grades is very important because that's where your feedback is going to be. And the main thing you're going to need to do throughout this program is check your feedback regularly. Make sure that you're looking at what the professor puts in your paper or the feedback they give you on your grade. You'll also have a rubric, and sometimes that rubric will have feedback. You can find all this information in the gradebook. Now, how do you find that information in the gradebook? Well, I'm glad you asked. When I sent you your welcome letter, I posted a link to all of the Blackboard student YouTube videos. Those can teach you how to check your grades. Those can teach you how to see your feedback, anything you might need to know about Blackboard. You can also contact me if you have some questions, and I can send you further links. But that's a good point. There is a tab over on the left called Learning Resources. In those Learning Resources, we have different places that you can go to get help. And I've also posted some videos, some seminars that I've done on APA and other things you may want to know. So that's a little bit about Blackboard and navigating Blackboard. I wanted to remind you that with the tests, you have several tests in the class. With the tests, Two of them, the policies test and the APA test, must be completed at 100%. We do this because we need to know you know this information before you started the program. Both are designed to be taken multiple times until you get 100% on them. I strongly suggest that you purchase an APA manual, get the manual, put it in your hands, and be able to look things up. And when you find something useful, put a sticky tab on it. And then by the time you get through the doctoral program, your APA book will have probably 100 sticky tabs. And that's basically the way mine looked by the end of the program. But I learned APA that way. APA is essential in this doctoral program because it is the foundation and format for your entire paper. It keeps you from plagiarizing, and it allows you to give credit to the sources that you've used, which is very important at the doctoral level because really you're creating new knowledge from other sources, and therefore you have to give those sources credit. And APA is the way you do it. So if you don't know APA, I strongly suggest watching some of the videos and the learning resources, and then going online and seeing if you can find other videos that might be helpful for you. On that same note, the next class you're going to be taking is a writing class. It's LDRD 607, and you're learning the leadership principles, and you're writing a lot about them. You're writing drafts, and you're getting feedback. The reason we do that is because we really want to get people up to the doctoral level of writing as quickly as possible so that you'll be successful in the program. Doctoral level writing is very different from any other type of writing you may have done. So we have a lot of people in the program who are professionals. They are on boards of directors, they are CEOs of companies, they have really risen to the top of their fields. And so sometimes they may get offended. How can you judge me on my writing? I'm a CEO of Apple. You can't say I don't write well. Well, the thing is this, is business writing is very different from academic writing. Creative writing is very different from academic writing. You may have published 50 books. It's very different. Technical writing is different. Healthcare writing is different. All of these different fields have a different edge to them. But at the doctoral level, you're really synthesizing what you're reading into new knowledge. And that takes skill and it takes practice. And so the 606 class will allow you to do some of that practice. The last test you have to take, going back to tests, is a grammar test, and you must make at least an 80% on it. All of the tests are designed to give you feedback for exactly what you missed, so you know where to go and find the information and learn what you needed to learn in order to do that. Finally, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm in the class. You can see my information under course information. Faculty information is a place to find that. And I'm here, email me. That's the main way. We can schedule a phone call and talk on the phone if you need it, but email me first, and then we'll schedule that phone call. So that's about it for this first week. I'm going to have more videos for you as time goes on, and welcome to LDRD 600 and the School of Applied Leadership. We're really excited that you all are here.